What's up guys, how's it going? Obi here. Today I'm going to be explaining how throwing works in Scum. Alrighty, let's jump straight into it. Now, if I grab an item in my hand and hold down G, we'll go into a throwing mode, and then by releasing G, we will throw that item. Now, as you can see, this sword will not go too far because it weighs quite a bit. That's as far as we're throwing it. Maybe if I aimed up a little bit more, we'd get maybe a meter or two. But that is it. It's a very heavy item for my character to throw. And if you have a look, it says that this item weighs 1.1 kilos. Now, if I were to say switch that up to a rock, for instance, I could then lob the rock into outer space because of how light it is. It's really weird, but that's just how it works. Alrighty, now let me show you guys how this works. If you go into your quick access, in the top right of all the squares, you'll have this throwing mode. Now the throwing mode says, set this slot to be in throwing mode. By using this slot, this item will be thrown. What does that mean? I'll show you. So, if I whip out my sword again, if you have a look in the bottom right, where all my slots are, the G slot will say sword. So that means if I'm holding down G, that's what I'll be throwing. Now, if I click on 4, that's in throwing mode, you see G now becomes spears, but that doesn't mean you can hold down G and throw the spear. You're still going to be throwing your sword. What you have to do is put the sword away. Now that I have nothing in my hand, if I hold G, it will now bring out the spear, and I can throw the spear. Now, I have another item, a shuriken, in 5, so if I wanted to change that up again, I click 5, and now my G is a shuriken. And if I hold that down, there's my shuriken in my hand, and we can throw it. Now, the cool thing about this is, see, I just clicked G again and another shuriken came out. If you have extra of the item that you have in the quick access slot, you can throw them until they run out. So now I've run out of shuriken. It'll take me into my next item that I have in my throwing slot, which is the spears. And then you can throw these as much as you want until pretty much you run out. See, I have another 5 spears left, which is pretty darn cool. Now, one last thing I'll show you guys with this emergency bandage. If you hold down shift and then click G, you'll do a short throw. Now, it's kind of useful if you just want to pass your friend an item real quick, or just need to throw it up just a little bit higher than you. That's the only time you really use that. But other than that, that's how you do everything to do with throwing. Now, I'll show you a clip right now. This is when I was trying to kill some zombies with the spears yesterday. It's not really worthwhile. I ended up just getting abused by the zombies. I even got some in their heads, but I was running out of spears before they were going down. It was quite ridiculous. So, I can't really say I recommend using spears at least. But you know, it's up to you and your preference and what weapons you want to use. But I hope this helped you guys out a little bit and explained it all. If you have any questions, please make sure to leave them down in the comments. And if I left anything out, let me know down in the comments as well. Alright, have a good one guys. I'll catch you in the next video.